hit the mic, talking day and spilling life, from trending memes to wildest dreams. Girl, did you hear that crazy thing? Girl, did you hear what's going down? We're lighting up this whole damn town. Strange and trending every week, bestie vibes that'll never peak.
When I was 24 years old, no, like I would not even consider.
That's grandpa.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Ever, dude. I think it's time for like Bill Belichick to like let his hair down.
Like live his life.
Like go be a little Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
You know?
We had like a discussion before we started filming about the systems.
Broken systems.
Broken systems in like the US. Like school shooters and school shootings in
Right.
general. Like how do we stop the school shooters from getting guns?
Right.
And the food industry, we all know that that's shit.
You are very passionate about this food
I
industry
know.
thing. Like I can't.
And you know what's weird is like I don't know where that even came from.
Right.
Like,
I mean, have you heard of chicken math? You know what chicken math is?
no.
Oh.
What's chicken math?
How many chickens do you want on your hypothetical backyard farm? How many do you think you'd want?
Say my name, say my name.
When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you.
Hey guys, welcome to Girl, Did You Hear?
The ultimate bestie hangout. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kristen. Today we have an interesting topic for you. Age gaps.
Relationships. You know all about this one.
Yeah, but like, okay, first of all, the reason we're talking about this is because a lot of stuff has been going around on the socials about Bill Belichick and
His
his
current girlfriend.
Yes.
Who is 24 years old.
Yeah, her name's Jordan. And he's 72.
Correct. So I did my math before this, guys. You should be proud. That is a 48, 49 year age difference.
Yeah, bro, that is too much. When I was 24 years old, no, like I would not even consider.
That's grandpa.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this may be weird, but my dad passed away 3 years ago and he was 72. So and I'm like that's just, I don't know, that's just weird.
Like if you're
Like when I was 24, my dad was in his 60s because
right.
my parents had
but
me
could
older.
you imagine
but like,
if
If I
while
was
your
like,
dad
"Hey,
was still
Dad."
cooking and he brought home a girlfriend that was like 27 years old and you're in
yeah,
your 30s at that point,
no.
like he's like, hey, this is my new gal. You'd be like,
No.
no, Dad, put her back in daycare. She does not belong out here. Like this is go
If
find
my
that
dad
woman's mother.
brought someone home that young, I would be extremely concerned.
Would you be devastated?
Yes. On the flip side of that, if I introduced someone to my dad, if I was 24 and was like, hey, Dad, here's my new boyfriend. He's 72.
Oh man. They'd have
He's
a lot to talk
older than
about.
you. You guys want to bond over Vietnam?
Oh no.
Like, are you kidding me?
That's wild.
No. So, like, okay, my dad, when Trevor and I's age gap
is little.
12 years.
Right.
And that
Is absolutely normal.
that is
That's a healthy age gap.
that is a healthy age gap. When I met him, I was 26, 27.
Mhm.
And so he was like 39, about to turn 40, or like had just turned 40. And when I told my dad how old Trevor was, he was concerned initially because of the age gap.
Right.
And I was like, no, like it's fine. Like I'm not concerned about that. My concern, and like I kind of created like a line for myself because I have an older brother
Mhm.
who is also 12 years or 13 years older than me.
Okay.
So he was like, I was like, I'll never date anybody older than my older brother
There you go.
because that would be weird,
That's easy.
you know?
Uh-huh.
And I told him he should never date anybody younger than me because that's also
You're
weird.
just setting his rules. You'd be like, nah, you can't do that either.
Like he had a couple of girlfriends before his current wife, and they were younger than me, and I used to give him so much shit. Like whenever he would tell me he had a new girlfriend, I'd be like, how old are they? And a couple of them were like younger at the time, and I was like, boy, what are you doing? Do not do that. I was like, they're not going to be serious with you. I was like, that's too much of an age gap.
Well, I mean, and then that like alludes to the whole reason why people are having problems with this Bill Belichick relationship is
Yes.
because they're afraid she's taking advantage of him.
Yeah. Well, so
She's just in it for the money.
yeah, the main thing that the reason it popped up all over socials is because he was doing an interview with CBS or something, and she was like off to the side, and they asked him how they met, and she like very sternly interrupted and was like, "We're not talking about this." And when I saw the clip, I was like, "Geez, girl, like
That's
why?"
not weird behavior.
Yeah, like that was strange. It was definitely kind of like a little like red flag. Like, why?
Right.
You know,
Right.
why are you trying to hide? Why don't you want to talk about that? You know, like,
Did you check him out of the senior center one
are
day
you
and never put
embarrassed
him
about
back?
it? Did
No.
you meet on a dating app? Like, what's going on?
Right. Right. Like one of the
Did you start out as his like PR assistant or something, like working for him, and then like a connection
happened?
Like that. Like that's
Aw,
fine
we're
too. Like that
besties.
happens.
Yeah.
all the time. I'm sure. You
Mhm.
know, like.
I
I'm sure nobody would really care, but like the fact that like she acted like that now makes it like a huge thing that people are like, "What? I want to know."
why is it like this?
Yeah.
No, and I mean I support every age gap relationship. I
Same.
mean, within reason. I think anything over 15 years is a little excessive.
I think that is a little excessive.
I don't care if it's him or her or her.
I just
or
don't
him.
see like
like I
just
support
don't
this. It's just-
understand.
It's hard within
What-
within range though, because it's like
But like
in
what could she be getting from him?
money and
Outside of money.
companionship.
I guess.
I mean, where is he going? He's a 72-year-old dude. Like he's not doing much. If he's just hanging out, she's probably just hanging out.
No, but like they actually like do a lot of things.
Well, then
There's a lot of videos of them out doing stuff.
probably because he can, and so
Yeah.
he's going to. I mean, he's been a coach for
Oh yeah.
ever, dude. I think it's time for like Bill Belichick to like let his hair down, and, like,
Live his life.
go be a little Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
you know?
a lot of
I mean,
people were like a lot of fans of his,
it's
like
it's
from
senior abuse.
yeah. They're like, she's taking advantage of him.
People just feel bad for him, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it's probably not it, man. Just let the man be happy.
Yeah, I mean, if they're happy, if they're genuinely happy, then I'm all for it.
right.
But it just seems like with that big of an age gap,
She's
it's
in it
hard
for
for me to
something else.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it
yeah,
seems like there's some ulterior motive there,
yeah.
and that's just a little strange for me to get on board with.
Could you imagine if they had a baby?
I don't.
Right. So
I was gonna say, is that even possible?
yeah,
But
yeah, it is because Al Pacino, at the ripe
Which-
old age of 83,
oh my god, I didn't even know
had a
this.
child with his girlfriend at the time, who was 29 years old.
Oh
So
my
that is
God.
a 54-year age gap. That's
Yeah.
even bigger than Belichick and his current girlfriend.
That's insane.
They're no longer together, but like she had
Okay.
a baby by him at 83.
Question.
His last child.
This may be a dumb question, but like, women can only have kids up until a certain point.
Right. Men
Men-
have sperm forever.
It just is there all the time.
Mhm.
What the hell?
I mean, I'm sure it gets like less and less potent as time goes on. And
Probably.
maybe he had his eggs frozen somewhere one day when he was a little more virile. I don't
And
know.
they like, I wonder if it was like a choice or if it was like a oopsie. That's crazy
That's
though.
a wild
I
I mean, it's
Okay,
it's Al
but, like,
Pacino though.
oh,
like,
do you think she slept with him because it was strictly Al Pacino?
yeah.
Like it
Well,
seems like
I
that's
mean,
gotta be, or like, do you think like? But they were together for like 2 years, right? Like they were together for a little while,
mhm, mhm.
so
2
it wasn't
years.
just like a little one night stand
No, no,
type
no.
thing. So that's strange. That's another age gap relationship. That is what?
54 years.
Yeah, that's like I don't even know. It's like
A lot of people were born in that time.
the great grandpa.
Think of all like the hot 40-year-olds he could
Like-
get. That might even be a little more appropriate.
Yes, that would be very much appropriate. Very much so.
And that's like almost a 20-year age gap.
Yeah.
So
no.
it's wild. It's wild to me. I
Mm-mm.
mean, like I said, I support it. I mean, do whatever makes you happy. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's not like ill intent behind it, or you're
Right,
not
right.
like
taking advantage of the
taking
situation.
advantage or
The
trying
gold
to like
digging or whatever they're calling
get
it.
in on the will
Yeah,
or
oh, that's
whatever.
raw.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
People out there do that. I thought there's gonna be like a documentary about this chick later on.
No,
When
no,
like
no, no,
years
no,
after like
right.
Bill passes on, and she like is if she's still around, something's gonna come out probably. You never know.
No,
Shit like that happens all the time.
all the time.
And you're like, what?
You're like, saw that coming.
Like I knew it.
It's wild to me though. Like,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know. I mean,
When you were 24, would you date someone at 72?
no.
Exactly.
I mean, if I was
Like,
24, I would
the-
probably only date someone as old as 40, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I mean-
same. I did that.
You're like, yeah.
Pretty close.
I mean, that's what's comfortable to me. I mean, my current Chad and I are only a year apart and then some months. So we're similar in age.
Yeah.
Which is great. I love this because everything can be so nostalgic because we grew up in the same
Time period.
period. I mean, I did date a guy once that was 15 years older than me for a little while, and that was fun. But that was just a fling.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't anything serious.
But like if you met Chad and he happened to be 12, 15 years older than
I'd
you,
still, yeah, oh no, I'd
it
still
wouldn't
run at
be
that all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The age part wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, age, hair, looks, none of, I like the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the vibe.
All that stuff absolutely helps.
Yes. It's enhancing.
Yes. But like the core bits are
Yeah.
the ones I like. The little pink
Yes.
things. Yeah.
It's a good stuff.
Yeah.
So yesterday we did something fun.
What'd you do?
So Trevor, for his show, him and Mike have this thing where they have like they go and do things called Trevor and Mike Try Things.
Oh.
And the idea behind it is because like they're both like athletes, like they live like an athletic life, that they can go and like do things that other people do consistently, and that they can do it like just as good as them, like doing it like a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Like they can just go and do it
Right.
and be good at it. So yesterday they did pole dancing.
I love this.
With my friend Amber, and it was pretty hilarious. And I will say my husband's got some moves that I was not aware of. He brought it.
Keeping those in his pocket.
He embraced like his inner Magic Mike. I don't know if he was like watching videos the night before, trying to like get the vibe, but he brought his A game, and Mike did a good job as well. Super fun.
I respect that.
Yeah. It reminded me years ago when we went to one of those pole fitness classes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Good old days. Dude, those push-ups where they would make you like on the floor. I have no upper body strength for that. I'm sorry. I know I can't do normal push-ups.
Yeah.
You know?
It requires a lot of strength. It truly, truly does. And I consider
see that.
myself to be like pretty strong upper body strength.
yeah.
And like I'm a little bit sore today from yesterday's excursions. Because we
You
all
joined in on the
we
excursion.
all participated in the class.
I love that.
JJ and I told the guys that we would participate if they did it.
Well, of course.
Because they were obviously very apprehensive to do it by themselves.
it is a pole dancing class, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, and it was just us in the studios. There wasn't like a full class.
Right.
But it was quite funny.
That is hilarious. I love this.
Yeah. So I'll have to put like a little link in the description for you guys to check out when that video
worth
is
it.
posted. And while you're there, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's really easy. It's just like a click and then it's all done. Don't
It
have to think
is.
about it again.
It is. Have you guys done anything fun lately? Have you guys gone golfing?
We've just been doing kind of a lot of like little spring cleaning stuff, cleaning like the yard and around the house, and just
Yes.
kind of improving upon the little. We've not really gone out a lot lately.
No. It's so expensive to go out and do
It's
anything.
hard. It's really hard to do that right now.
Yes. This morning we had someone come to our house to look at our backyard,
Oh, yay!
and I'm very excited because we're gonna do like pea gravel on like half of it, and then we're gonna do like turf on the other half. So we're gonna like separate like dog side and like kid play side, essentially.
Right.
So he came over this morning to get a quote because the mud is just killing me.
I was thinking about you yesterday while I was cleaning my gutters in the rain. I was like, man, her muddy floors.
Yes, it is just horrible. And it was funny because like they were in the backyard and it was obviously muddy
From
while they
last
were
night,
back
yeah.
there getting measurements and stuff for the estimate. And he came to the sliding glass door. He's like, we're going to walk around through the gate because, you know, our shoes are muddy. And I'm like, guy, did you see my floors?
It's okay.
Like, we have dogs. There's muddy paw prints
You're
all
cool.
over the floor.
Just
Please.
knock off the big
Just
chunks.
add to it. Yes.
Yeah. And then come on in.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But I am excited for that. And I am excited that, like, warm weather is, like, starting to happen because I can plant things in my front yard, too. And I'm excited.
We need to go flower shopping.
Yes. I'm excited for that.
Yes.
I want to do I want to like redo my front yard a little bit.
Your little garden up
Yeah,
there?
like that little area. Like I want to take out those stupid brick things and I don't know. Something not like extravagant, just like a freshen up. Just like freshen it up a little bit.
As Kristen says, nothing extravagant.
Yeah, like the backyard is like the main focus this year.
Right.
Because
Snow will return.
and the summer thunderstorms.
Afternoon rainstorms. Yeah.
I'm not, no. The muddy floors I just cannot deal with, dude. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
It's too much. Even if we only had one dog, it would still drive me insane.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have two and I have carpet and hardwood. It's still a mess and tile. Like all the surfaces are just dirty.
And then like if they run upstairs after they've been inside, there's like muddy paw prints on this. It's just a mess.
It's
dude.
everywhere.
It's all over the place. Do not like.
No. I do like the fact that I can keep the windows open in my house.
Yes.
And run that weird in between not having my heat or my AC on.
Yes. And until it gets like way late in the day and you're like, oh shit, it's hot in here.
Right,
Like,
right.
Cranking the AC before you go to bed so it's not a freaking sauna. At least for us, we have to
That's
crank
fair
it.
because you're all the way up there.
Yeah, and our freaking bedroom gets so hot.
Interesting.
I don't know why. Actually, all the bedrooms upstairs get hot.
That's fair. Probably just because heat rises and all that of the thermal energy garbage.
Yeah, and it does not matter. Like the floor vents, they're just
Chooching.
they're chooching along. But like we try to close some in like other areas to like funnel it. But I don't think that helps.
I mean, not in a house this
I don't
big.
know if it actually helps.
Not in a house this big.
No, if you need to cool off, just come to the basement.
Right. You're just
For a
like,
little
all right,
bit.
it's chilly down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So earlier we were talking about, we had like a discussion before we started filming about the systems,
Broken systems
in like the US and like what our opinions are on them, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so hard because like, for example, like the two biggest ones that came up today, and I was talking to one of my kids about this, was like school shooters and school shootings in general. Like, how do we stop the school shooters from getting guns?
Right.
And the food industry, we all know that that's shit. Right.
You are very passionate about this food
I
industry
know.
thing. Like, I can't.
And you know what's weird is like, I don't know where that even came from.
Right.
Like,
because you were a child of the 90s, man.
Yeah.
You drank stuff like Surge. You smoked
Yes.
cigarettes. Like, we
Yes.
are like the
We
most
lived off Tang
preservative
and-
packed generation
Yeah.
you could have. I mean, that was before you could even, like, they started putting the ingredients labels on stuff. Like,
yeah.
we've
And now,
lived a very...
you know what it is? I think it's honestly, it's probably social media. Like, I think it's like when I see like the clips on social media that are like,
that just keep telling you that all this stuff's in your food.
yeah, and like showing you like what ingredients that are in foods, like what they actually are, or like all the dyes that are in foods, or when you see the comparisons of like different countries and compared to the US of like how many preservatives and things are allowed in their foods versus ours, you know, like when you see that, you start questioning, I guess.
Right.
And I think, I don't know, maybe because I have grandbabies coming into the world, you know, and it's
you
like,
just want it to be better for the youngers.
yeah, and it's like,
younger
you know, things are expensive, and I've said this before, it's like, you know, I'd rather pay more money for better food, or at least better quality food that's not poisoning me or my family in the long run, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah, we're fine. Like, us preservative kids from the 90s, we're fine now. But, like, are we really? Like, if we started digging around, we'd probably find some shit in our bodies that we could relate back to.
Why do you need to go digging around? Is it causing you problems?
No, I don't. I'm just saying. But I'm saying, like, if we were to do that,
right,
like on a statistic level.
But I'm sure that there's that for every single like chunk of human time. Like,
yeah.
I get it.
Before
asbestos was bad. We figured that out. And then there was a generation full of people with asbestos in their lungs.
Yes.
Right. So, I mean, I'm sure every, like, and then
they fixed that. For
chunks of generations have that where it's all tied to just us learning and growing and things along that nature. But it's like, how else can we feed this many people on a holistic meal
know.
plan?
That's like what we were talking about. It was like how, like, Jessica kept asking me, like, well, how do you fix the problem? Like, well, what are you going to do?
Like, I don't know.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I truly don't know, like, how I would fix the problem or, like, where to even begin. I have zero clue on how to
know,
fix
what
the
your
food
biggest beef is. And, like, what we came to the conclusion is you just don't like the fact that there's stuff in your food.
Right.
And maybe more transparent packaging, not as in clear, but as in, like, what's actually in it.
Correct.
Would soothe your mind a little bit more.
Yes. And also,
so that way you could make the conscious decision to how you're going to feed your family.
Right. Because obviously, yes, it is my choice of what I'm purchasing. And I have the choice, you know, like, as I told you, to eat this way and to buy the preservative food or the red dye foods or whatever. Like, I can grow my own. I can go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. I can do other things.
Right. You can cut it all out.
Yeah.
Right.
However, shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. And, like, preservative food is
cheap,
just as expensive, but also cheaper.
It's cheaper, and there's in larger quantities of it.
Yes.
It's not as hard to get a hold of.
And so that is the predicament that we're in, along with every other American in the freaking US.
Right.
Because the people that are eating at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods eat like probably like birds anyways. So they're only eating like little tiny meals.
Because that's all they can afford.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
They have to, like,
we're getting upset that we're walking out with one bag and that costs $100. They walk out with three things and that costs $100.
Yeah, they have like their bread, meat, and cheese for like the week. But it's just so in Europe, I believe it is. So like their food regulation system, they like, in order for the companies to put preservatives and stuff in their foods over there, they have to first prove to them that they are not harmful by consumption. Whereas in America, we only will remove things
if we find out later on that it's harmful. Right. I see so that you're upset. It's like the cart before the horse situation.
Yes. Yeah. So even like a small switch in that, and maybe like taking a step back and being like, oh, what can we do about, like, those are very small changes that I feel could be changed and probably make a difference.
Right.
But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But in my brain, that just seems like it makes sense. And it seems like, okay, this is not working. Let's change back to this. Like, let's change this and see how it works.
I mean, they are making progresses. Like we mentioned last on one of the last episodes that can't remember his name. Is
the Kennedy Jr.
petroleum-based dyes in food.
Yeah.
Which is great. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I'm very happy that someone's like actually paying attention and trying to do something about that stuff.
Right.
Now, like initially, you know?
Right.
But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's craziness.
We're too big. We're too big. We have to feed so many people en masse. There's a lot of people who can't pay for the holistic stuff.
No.
And it's just, it is what it is. And I mean, I get it. The system sucks. And unfortunately, it's up to us as individuals to make sure that what we're putting in our bodies follows our temple constitution, if you will. Like, if you don't want it, don't eat it.
I know.
I get that, like, it's there.
But like in the mass consumption of, you know, America, most of Americans are not eating holistically or growing their own food
because it's convenient not to.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's just affecting the whole country as a whole. And like, you know, I don't know. Wouldn't they want their people to like be long lived and happy and like healthy.
No, because then
and,
they have to pay for them
you
when
know,
they're all
yeah,
old
but,
and
like-
crusty and stuff. They want us to die younger so they don't have to pay for us for that long.
I guess. I just feel like people would be more contributing members of
Society, do you think they
Yes.
were healthier?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I get it.
If people were healthier longer, they wouldn't have to live off the government for that long until they died.
What? Are you kidding me?
Because if they were healthier for
For
longer, they
longer,
could work longer.
So someone who's... Jeez.
I'm just kidding.
There it is. Sorry. You're too healthy. Your new retirement age is 82, folks. Sorry.
85.
I mean, who knows? It's probably headed there anyways.
For real. I
Hopefully
mean,
you
who
die in 10
knows?
years.
Honestly, like, who knows if even when we retire, are we even going to have a retirement fund to collect off from
No,
the
that's our
government?
responsibility. We knew that was our responsibility when we were teenagers.
So it shouldn't matter then at that point. Like
So it shouldn't matter what we eat. I mean, it would be worse for us to live longer at this point.
yeah, probably.
You run out of money.
But like, what about all like the newcomers that are growing into this crazy ass world?
Those are the ones that are going to have to break the system.
They are. I wonder if it's going to happen.
Well, you can only hope.
I guess.
No,
I want it all to
I
break.
get it.
No, I just think
The chaos that would
the
ensue.
chaos
Like,
would be
Can
crazy.
you imagine? You think stuff's expensive now? Go ahead and break the food system. See
I know.
how expensive stuff gets before they figure, oh, well, maybe we can bring it back
well,
to normal.
shit's going to get more expensive here soon with all the fucking tariff nonsense going on.
Speaking of breaking systems, I don't think that... I get it. It has everything to do with it. But, like, I don't know.
I think it will. I think it will not be like a drastic thing, but I think it will be noticeable.
It's already noticeable.
Well, yeah, but like
more noticeable than it already is.
yeah.
Like, I think we already feel it. I mean, not just the tariffs, just like the overall general expensive things.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a sign on a cafe window that any dish that any dish that had eggs in it, they put an extra 25-cent upcharge.
Oh.
Yeah. They're like,
Okay.
if you want your huevos rancheros,
Hey,
it's an
I
extra
paid
25
like
cents.
$7 for eggs the other day, and I was happy about that.
Girl, I paid $4.99, and I like ran out of there
What?
thinking I stole something.
I bought organic ones. Were yours organic ones?
They were eggs.
Oh. Okay. Actually, I think they were.
I mean,
No, they were. It was like $6.99.
they weren't brown or
They were.
didn't
I
come
got
in
the
like
brown
the
ones.
clear package or anything like that. It was just Safeway said,
Safeway said these are on sale.
sale eggs.
Sale eggs. Would you ever get chickens to get your own eggs?
My mom had chickens, my sister and brother, and like we had chickens when we grew up.
Yeah.
No.
And you said no.
No.
How come?
They're a mess.
They are.
They stink. I don't want to take care of it.
Yeah.
They don't live that long. And when they do, they only make eggs for a certain amount of years and then they're just
Done.
chickens. Like, I
And they're
mean, they
just
were
there?
chickens from the beginning, but like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That is too much.
That's fair.
That is another project on my plate. I am not, no. And I don't have the space for it. But they're like, oh, a coop only needs so many. No.
You're like, no.
No. No, I see them. They're cute when they're all small and like yellow
Fluffy.
and fluffy. But that's when they're the most fragile. And like taking care of dead chickens is no fun for anyone.
No.
So, I mean, it's just no. I mean, I also have dogs. How the heck am I going to keep those two worlds apart? And then chickens just also create just no.
A lot of stuff.
And I'm not a fan of eggs.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
like
Yeah,
eggs.
You don't.
Why would I want
You're
the
like-
thing that makes the thing that I just could give to? Celeste doesn't exist.
You're like, no, thank you. I will pass on that.
But
Vinny,
I want to bake a bunch of things, and that's why I
Yes.
needed eggs. I get it. I will use eggs. I just don't enjoy them
you don't eat them.
unless they're hard boiled.
Yeah, you don't eat them like for breakfast on a
No.
daily basis.
I do not enjoy,
No.
as most people do.
Vinny gets along with chickens.
That's cute.
Yeah. At the facility when she was at, they had them all over the place. Because, you know, South Florida, there's just chickens
Just
everywhere.
Chickens are wild. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. You don't care about them.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I mean, back in Junction when we had chickens, you always worry about the dogs getting into them.
Yeah. I would be worried about Ranger and Whiskey for sure if we had chickens here.
Yeah.
I would not want to have
But like,
chickens.
it's also like you have to feed the things and water the things and take care of the things and like replace them when they die. And you really not getting that many eggs. You don't start getting like a full carton of eggs until those things have matured, and that takes time.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna get eggs and start making millions of dollars by selling chickens or eggs on the street. I'm gonna get chickens and start selling eggs on the street. Sorry, what came first? And it's like it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, have you heard of chicken math? You know what chicken math is?
No.
Oh.
What's chicken math?
How many chickens do you want on your hypothetical backyard farm? How many do you think you'd want?
Let's say 6.
You'd want 6? So you have to go buy 10 chickens because, let's see.
Some of them are going to die?
4 of those are going to die.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many roosters do I need for my chickens?
Why do you want a rooster for your chickens? Then you're just making more chickens. You're not making eggs.
Well, yeah, but like when those ones die, I'm going to need more chickens, so I'm going to need a rooster. So, right?
Right? Yeah. That's how you make more chickens.
So we got to keep the chickens going to keep the eggs going.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So how many roosters per chicken? Or does
that
it matter?
math, I don't know. All I know is that when you buy them when they're babies, you have to buy like 4 to 10 more than you think you need because
That's
you're going to lose a
interesting.
bunch.
That's sad.
They're just so frail. They're
Yeah.
just baby birds.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little guys. Why do you make that face?
because I mean, I get it. They're cute, but like, dude,
What?
it's a nuisance. They're just
yeah.
They're,
They're messy. I would never
they're
get chickens.
obnoxious.
I would never get chickens. I would get goats before I would get chickens.
goats.
Yeah.
See, I could see goats.
I would get
I've never had a goat. We've only raised sheep, but like I could see goats.
a couple goats before chickens for sure. We have the perfect little place in our backyard, the little Zen garden for goats.
For goats.
Just build a little bit higher
What-
fence so Ranger can't jump over
What are you
the
gonna
fence.
do with backyard goats?
Just let them hang out there.
Ah, I see. And get milk. And then what do you do with goat milk?
Sell it to rescues for puppies that need it for feeding.
All right. I like the fact that you have a plan. Even if I made you make up one on the spot.
No, that's a real thing.
Yeah. No, I
Puppies
can
can
imagine.
have goat meal.
Yeah.
Because we had to feed Uno that.
Because Vinny was like, nah,
Yeah, she's like, mm-mm.
not me. Couldn't be
ain't-
me. Couldn't be me.
No, I don't want to be a mom.
She's like, I didn't want to be pregnant, first of all.
She was like, what the hell did you guys do to me?
Why did you do this?
Why did you let him do this to me?
You did this to me.
Poor Vinny girl.
Oh, I know. I feel bad for her. Well, she's good now. Shit.
No, she's great now. We actually thought about breeding her again. Not with Kobos.
No, I know,
obviously,
but like
with
for
another
more
dog from
puppies.
Anthony's. We would want to have one. Because like,
You feel like as if you missed out.
well, there's gonna come a time where like Vinny's gonna pass on. And it would
So
be
you got to make more chickens.
and it would be nice to have like a piece of her bloodline because her bloodline's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I can see your thought pattern there. That's pretty linear.
And she only gave us one freaking puppy before.
That should tell you that she's probably not like built for puppies.
Hey man.
I'm just saying. It's a possibility. Who knows? She's young.
She is. She's gonna be 6.
Man, I hate when dogs get old.
I know. Lucy.
Little lady.
My little Lucy Lou's like 12, dude.
Yeah, Pepper's almost 10, I think.
That's-
And we take Pepper paste walks now. We've just slowed way down.
I bet Captain's like, this sucks.
No, because then he gets
Is he
more
okay?
time to sniff.
That's true.
Like the slower we go, the more
like,
time he gets to
"Doo, doo,
cruise.
doo,
Yeah, he's
doo."
definitely adapted.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's got to make it easier.
Yeah, but I'm used to like a 10-minute walk, just a nice little brisk walk around the block after I get home, and now it's like 17 minutes. It's okay though. It's okay.
It's okay.
Then you got to focus on your core and your posture.
Yes.
And making sure that you're like walking.
And like
Right?
being aware.
Yes.
Also.
Vigilant.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So you don't get picked up.
No.
kidding.
I would like to see someone try to run up at me and then pick me up. Please. Please do
Like,
so.
please try.
Please try. That would flatter the shit out of me. But no, the loose dogs is why you stay vigilant.
Yes, 100%.
Because those things are everywhere.
Always.
I don't understand it.
Me
I thought there was a
either, dude.
leash law. Like, I get that your dog's great on recall, but is he great on
Yes.
recall every single time?
Okay, Vinny can walk perfectly fine right next to me off leash.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I walk her through my neighborhood off leash?
No.
Hell no.
Because you don't know what somebody's crusty little white dog is going to do, you know?
And if a dog runs up on us, which we've had happen before, I want to be able to have control of Vinny, at least with her leash.
Right.
Just fucking pick her up. Like, run back.
That'd be tough.
Man. I just
I've
had like
only-
a picture of myself like running down the street
Yeah, I
with Vinny.
can't imagine that.
I got an update actually that Uno weighs like 92 pounds.
Dang, he's
And
big.
he is bigger than Kobos because Kobos does not weigh 92 pounds. And Vinny's probably like 72, 73.
What are they feeding? No, I'm just kidding.
But like, yeah, he's huge,
He's a big
dude.
boy.
Yeah.
Did he eat all his siblings? Is that why he was the only puppy?
He consumes them. He absorbs them. Like when the vet said, when we're like, what happened to the other ones?
Yeah.
They're like, well, usually the puppy or the mom reabsorbs them is what the vet said. And we're like, that's weird wordage. Okay.
Sibling dinner.
Yes.
I mean, meat's meat when you're in the womb. No, I'm just kidding.
He's such a cool dog though. But yeah, I would love to breed Vinny again because
Just so you can have a pup.
Yeah, we would love to have a pup with her, and you know, I don't want to say we missed out because Uno's amazing, and like I definitely didn't miss out raising Uno, like in helping in that when he was baby puppy, you know.
Yeah.
But to have like another little Vinny, we would probably have a boy though. We'd probably keep a boy.
I love my little boy dog. I like having
Yeah, I want to have a boy shepherd.
a male dog.
Yeah.
Nothing against girl dogs. I just seem
No.
to click better with boy dogs.
Yes, but like, yes. Also, like shepherd female dogs tend to be like a little bit more like
Independent.
alpha and independent and more like protective. Not that males aren't, but like I don't know. I just see more male shepherds that have like I don't want to say a better temperament, but
They're
like
a little more goofy, a little more playful.
Yeah.
A little more. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Vinny's a freaking high drive working dog.
Yeah. She's the tool.
So like, you know, she's just ready to go whenever,
all the time.
all the time. Except when she's playing with her boba.
That's fair.
Yes. Anyways, I don't know how we got talking about that from
That is
freaking
okay. That's how that's supposed
bad
to go.
industries to
Broken food systems.
dogs. Anyways, I think we hit our time for today.
I think we found it.
We did.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
In case you didn't know, we do release our episodes every week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yes.
We do release those as a premiere, which means that we release it like a live premiere, essentially, so you can like chat with us. So come hang out. We'd love to see you in the chat, hear your comments about the episodes, all that fun stuff. Because this is the
Ultimate Bestie Hangout.
I'm glad you got that.
I read the cues. I read the
Yeah.
cues.
All right, guys, we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.